The news day continues here on One News Now. I'm Riza Diaz. Experts are advising the public to look for other sources of income and save up as inflation hits 14-year high. Shaila Francisco with the details.
Inflation, or the rate of increase in the prices of goods and services, zoomed to 7.7% in October, the highest since December 2008 during the global financial crisis. This is also higher than the 6.9% rate from September. High food prices, the Russia-Ukraine war, and fare hikes drove the uptick in inflation. The purchasing power of the peso also declined further. With the current inflation rate, the value of 1 peso in October dropped to 85 centavos. However, price increases are expected to persist, especially after the impact of back-to-back typhoons.
Para sa isang mamimili, katulad nyo, I wish na ito na yung peak, ano? But of course, as your national statistician, nakikita natin yung mga datos, sabi ko nga, medyo may push tayo dito sa food prices. Substantial probability of an increase. In other words, it's not certain that this is already the peak.
For now, financial experts advise consumers to look for cheaper alternatives. One could also try adding sources of income by taking side jobs or selling unused items.
Hindi lang dapat siya nakalimit sa pagbabawas ng gastos. Dapat naghahanap tayo ng extra ways on how we can make money also. Kung yung sweldo mo is enough talaga tapos tumaas pa yung bilihin, talagang it will be a stretch eh.
Financial experts also advise consumers with year-end bonuses to save a portion of it for next year in case inflation remains elevated.
Dapat the way people should approach it also, hindi lang dapat siya inuubos this December. It should also be something na tinatanim. It should be a seed for something that you will use also later on. So, I'm not saying na wag naman maging killjoy, wag enjoyin yung bonus, wag bilhin yung pinapangarap yung gadget. Pero dapat meron din portion doon na tinatabi.
Shaila Francisco, we are One News.
Now, over in the United States, Americans are forced to look for alternative ways to celebrate the holidays as prices of commodities remain elevated. Let's watch this.
Inflation is ruining the holidays. Record costs for groceries mean Americans are already planning alternatives to the traditional Thanksgiving dinner at home. From bird flu to the drought in California to the labor shortage, turkey prices are up across the board. In some parts of the country, turkeys are costing $1.99 a pound compared with just $1.15 a pound 1 year ago. One survey shows 1 in 5 Americans are worried they won't have enough money to cover the cost of Thanksgiving this year. And those delicious sides that make the entire meal worth it, Americans are cutting back on those as well. They're also asking guests to bring along their own alcoholic beverages. Gen Z respondents were even thriftier, saying they're going to opt for soup, salad, and pizza this year. They also seemed more willing to ask guests to chip in for a portion of the meal. So one inflation hack that's worth looking into this year: dining out. The premium on dining out has never been smaller, as inflation from the food away from home category is rising at a slower rate than that of groceries. Not only does this save you on the cost of the groceries, it also saves you on your own labor costs. Like, who among us doesn't want to avoid the fight over who's doing the dishes after Thanksgiving dinner? When in doubt, you could always try out our favorite inflation-fighting food hack here at Quick Take, the butterboard.
We'll be back with more stories after the break. Keep it here on One News. You're still watching One News Now. I'm Riza Diaz. Local products are being sold at cheaper prices in Manila as part of the government's Kadiwa ng Pasko caravan. More details in JC Cosico's report.
Vegetables, fruits, and many more. These are just some of the products available at the Kadiwa ng Pasko caravan in Manila. Price of agricultural products are cheaper than those sold in some wet markets by up to 70 pesos. For consumers like Joy Paras, these prices are a steal, especially now that commodity prices are on the rise.
Sana tuloy-tuloy yung kadiwa dito sa lugar namin para makaya din mabili ng mga mahihirap.
The Agriculture Department said prices are lower because farmers are selling their products directly.
So since na-eliminate po natin ang trader, kaya mas mura po ang mga produkto. Kasi pag trader, of course, merong additional na cost, di ba?
With this, farmers said they are able to earn more.
Naibebenta po namin ng tama sa presyo na hindi po katulad ng mga binibili sa amin ng mga trader na halos kalahati lang po sa presyo. Nakakatulong po sa pangangailangan ng aming mga pamilya.
Meanwhile, refined sugar is being sold at Kadiwa for 70 pesos per kilo, but consumers can only buy up to 3 kilos.
Ito po kasi is really meant for consumers, no? Ibig sabihin for household consumption. Hindi po ito para wholesale, para maibenta nila muli.
Items from micro, small, and medium enterprises are also available. Jennifer, for example, sells zip meat products. She said the caravan gives entrepreneurs like her an avenue to introduce and sell their goods.
Sa pamamagitan po nito, mas pinapakilala po nila yung product namin, kaya nakikilala po kami, kaya continuous po yung aming income. Kaya nga po, nagpapasalamat po ako.
The Trade Department hopes this will help the economy recover from the COVID-19 pandemic.
Napakalaki ng porsyento ng micro MSMEs para makabawi ang local economy.
The Kadiwa ng Pasko caravan will be rolled out in other parts of NCR this year and outside the metro by 2023. For News 5, JC Cosico, we are One News.
Let's now take a quick look at today's other top stories. The NDRRMC reports that the death toll from severe tropical storm Paeng has climbed to 155 a week after its onslaught. At least 129 individuals were reported injured, while some 34 are still missing. Former Bureau of Corrections officer in charge, Rafael Ragos, has personally apologized to former Senator Laila de Lima. Ragos was one of the key witnesses in the Lima's drug case, but later recanted his testimony, saying he was coerced. And Unioil Philippines projects that prices of diesel would go down by up to 60 centavos per liter next week. Gasoline prices, however, are seen to be increasing by up to 1 peso and 20 centavos a liter. Now for more updates, visit News 5, the Philippine Star, and Business World Online. Visit our website, onenews.ph, for more in-depth analysis. You can also catch One News on Signal Play app. Register for a free account now at www.signalplay.com and stream One News live anytime, anywhere. I'm Riza Diaz. We are One News.